Everything you need is in there.
He read a night message. It said she needed space and didn't feel guilty anymore. He replied calmly, telling her that space helps people discover who they truly are. She was surprised by his tone, asking why he was suddenly so composed. He said he had finally stopped fighting battles he didn't need to win. She joked that confidence didn't suit him. He replied that it wasn't confidence, it was clarity. She told him she wouldn't be coming home that night. He told her to enjoy her freedom responsibly. That response unsettled her more than anger ever could. She asked if he even cared anymore. He said caring without self-respect was self-destruction. She accused him of being dramatic. He said drama ends when truth enters the room. She hinted that another man made her feel alive. He replied that excitement often arrives right before regret. She laughed and said he sounded philosophical all of a sudden. He said pain is an excellent teacher. She asked if he was trying to scare her. He replied that he no longer needed fear to control anything. She said she was meeting friends at a hotel. He wished her a peaceful evening without any questions. That lack of interrogation made her anxious. She asked why he didn't ask who she was with. He said trust ended the day lies began. She demanded to know what he meant by that. He sent a photo of her reflection in a hotel mirror taken earlier that day. Her typing froze instantly. Minutes passed before she asked how he got that photo. He said observation was a skill she had underestimated. She accused him of spying. He told her she had been careless, not secretive. She begged him to stop whatever game he was playing. He replied that the game ends when the truth is exposed. She finally admitted the affair had been going on for months. He thanked her for at last being honest. She cried, saying she felt neglected and unseen. He told her neglect doesn't excuse betrayal. She asked if he was going to leave her. He said he had already left emotionally. She demanded to meet and talk face to face. He agreed and told her to come home immediately. When she arrived, the house felt unfamiliar and cold. He had already removed all their photos and packed her belongings neatly into boxes. She asked why everything felt so final. He said closure requires preparation. She begged for forgiveness and promised she would change. He said promises mean nothing without consequences. She accused him of turning cruel and heartless. He said strength often looks cruel to those who have abused kindness. She asked if he still loved her. He said love without loyalty is an empty word. She tried to manipulate him with shared memories and tears. He just listened without reacting. That lack of emotion terrified her more than shouting ever could. She asked when he became like this. He said it was the moment he chose himself. She said the other man meant nothing to her now. He said meaningless choices still have permanent outcomes. She threatened that he would regret this decision. He said regret was already familiar, but peace was new. She asked what would happen next. He said she would leave and rebuild her life on her own. She accused him of taking revenge. He replied that accountability always feels like revenge to liars. She collapsed, realizing she had completely lost control. He calmly handed her the keys and wished her safety on her way. She asked if this was really the end. He said endings are quiet when they are deserved. She walked out, carrying the life she had destroyed. He locked the door behind her without a moment's hesitation. That night she sent dozens of messages filled with panic and regret. He read none of them. In the silence he felt stronger than ever before. He hadn't shouted or begged. He had simply become untouchable. And that was the punishment she never saw coming.